Hi Taurus, my name is Tawanantoinette. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a reading for the month of October, and it can resonate for Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you'd like to book a reading with me, my calendar link is in the description. If you'd like to keep up with me, for example, for the past 2 weeks that I've been missing from YouTube because I've been moving, you can keep up with me on social media at tawanantoinette. It's the same handle everywhere, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, tawanantoinette. So just before we start, this is going to be a collective reading. It's free. It's for the entire sign of Taurus, so it may or may not resonate for your specific scenario. If it doesn't resonate for your specific story, don't force it. Find your other placements, or you can find another amazing reader on YouTube, because there are many amazing readers here, which I always like to remind you guys. So with that said, let's get into the reading. I already pulled the cards to save time, so let's just jump right in. At the beginning of the reading, we have be patient. Clarifying that, we have the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So Taurus, it feels like in October there's a budding new relationship. I keep thinking of the word budding. Something is budding. If it's not an intimate relationship, it's a partnership between you and someone else. It could be a business partnership, it could be a new friendship that you have in your life, but it feels like a new relationship that is budding. I feel like this relationship is solidifying. That's what the Ten of Pentacles talks about. It talks about the stretch of time for the long haul, foundations and stability. I feel like let's clarify. What is the Two of Cups? I feel like a relationship is in the phase of, or this is something that you're being reminded of. Be patient with this relationship, because it has the potential to get to here. It has the potential to be really solid. This could be somebody who you could depend on, have a long-term relationship with, whether this be a friend of yours or your partner or a business contact that you're building something with. I just feel like a relationship here has really strong potential to last the test of time. And in October, you're reminded here, for some reason, be patient with this relationship. It feels new, so maybe there's some things, some nuances that you're going through in the solidifying of this, but it feels like, Taurus, be patient. This is something that's being built. What's the Two of Cups? What's the Two of Cups? The Ten of Cups almost came out a while ago, and what more could you possibly need than the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, you know? All right, so the Nine of Swords actually flipped. So it feels like you're having some kind of anxieties, or you're having some kind of fear. It feels like anxious thoughts to me about a connection. And that's why your guides are like, Taurus, just October is 1 month. Be patient. Something is being built. What's the Ten of Pentacles? What's the Ten of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. I feel like there's, Taurus, it feels like, as an aside, it feels like this relationship, whatever this relationship is, if it's, remember, it could be a business relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be an intimate partnership between you and your partner. It feels like it's pushing you to mature. Whatever this is, it's pushing you to mature into the Empress. I feel like this relationship is gonna mature you. I feel like it's gonna put you in a position of feeling well taken care of. I feel like you're in this position of nurturing, obviously, because the Empress is like the queen of all queens. So yeah, I can see why your guides are like, be patient. If something is stressing you out, if you're having like an argument with this person who you're dealing with in October, just be patient with the relationship as it grows. I just feel like I need to drive home that point too, because as a Taurus sun, I know that we can be patient, but there's certain things that it's really difficult for us to be patient with. So yeah. Clarify this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of feelings invested in whatever this relationship is. It looks pretty nice. It looks beautiful, to be honest with you. The only thing that I feel like can mess this up in October is one person being too impatient. And Taurus, I feel like that's you. Now you need to figure out in what ways you need to exercise more patience with a person in your own life, but I feel like that's the point here. Something is going to be testing you. Do not let it frustrate you. Have patience with this person. I feel like this person is around to help. I feel like you and this person will be in each other's lives for a really long time. All right, so in the next row, we have see the signs. So I feel like October will be a month where you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. Make sure you're spotting them. On my Patreon, I talk about the differences between the angel numbers that we often see. You don't necessarily have to learn from my Patreon, but go out there and do your research so you know what these number repetitions mean. And also, when you see these number repetitions, spot them, make a note of them, and research them later. There's no point in seeing synchronicities if you're not interpreting them at that specific point, or you're not using them for maximizing your experience here in life. So for example, I know when I'm anxious about something, my guides usually send me 444. You're protected, your plans are good. Like, that's reassurance from my guides that everything is okay. So just make sure you're spotting whatever synchronicities you're seeing in the month of October, because I feel like you're gonna be getting the guidance, and it's assistance, so take the assistance. It feels like it's assistance about a transition that you're making in your life. It feels like it could be related to the home. I feel like what your guides are doing is they're trying to help you to transition over a hump. They're trying to get you to transition to a place of celebrating. I feel like your guides are trying to bring you, you know, for example, like in this card, this man, this woman, and this child are traveling over a big like body of water. Obviously there's some things that they're gonna have to navigate around and through, or maybe some currents are gonna come up, the waves are gonna get bumpy. They have to know, like, he has to know what way to go. And I feel like that's what your guides are gonna be showing you as it concerns a transition that you're making. Some of you could be moving, because we have a moving card, the Four of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords. So it feels like you're getting guidance on maybe what to do next. And I also feel like it's going to be a solitary month for you. So for you to receive this guidance, you need to be quiet. You need to be, you know, like tuned in, tapped in all the way. So maybe you're spending some time by yourself, or you're not so out there with other people in October. Clarify the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, clarified by the Lovers. So there's some there's some choices that you have to make with this transition that you're taking in life. And I feel like what your guides are doing, they're guiding you so that you make the right choices, so that you are aligning with success at all parts of your journey. What's the Four of Swords? Clarify the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups. So, all right. I get the feeling here that you're not going to be happy with how something is going in the month of October. You're not happy with it. And I feel like your guides, because you're not happy with it, it's almost like your guides are like, okay, let me help you. Like Taurus, this is temporary. Let us navigate your path so that you are out of this funk, out of this underwhelming energy. Clarify the Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like your guides are helping you with whatever actions you need to take, whatever steps you need to take to move on out of a funk. Maybe you are in some kind of funk in the month of October, Taurus, and I just feel like your guides are holding your hand and helping you out of that. But you have to spot the signs. You have to recognize when the synchronicities are around and what they're telling you. In the last row, we have Be Vigilant. Again, another card to say, be aware of the things we're showing you, Taurus, in October. Clarifying that we have the Devil, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have Temperance. So this row, let's clarify this row. This is the row that I'm most interested in as a Taurus sun. What is the what's the Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords is clarified by the Chariot. And what's the Devil? Clarify the Devil. We have Temperance twice in this row. All right, so it feels like this is someone you're dealing with, someone that you may have had an ending with. We have heavy Sagittarius energy, we have heavy Cancer energy, but the fact that we have the Temperance card twice here, I feel like this is heavy Sagittarius here coming in. But it feels like there's someone that you may have had an ending with that may be coming back around to you in the month of October, which makes perfect sense because we're in a retrograde. The retrograde starts on the 27th of September, and I think it ends on the 18th of October. So yeah, it feels like someone is coming back around during that period. Obviously, we know retrogrades are periods where people are trying to redo things, so this is no surprise. But it's like your guides are saying, just be aware of this happening, and move on from the situation anyway. You don't need to tarry there. There's nothing there for you. I feel like it's a situation and a person that you are being guided to move on from. Clarify this Ten of Swords. Yeah, it feels like you and this person may have had a weird ending. Not a weird ending, but a less than pleasant ending between you guys. Because this is the card of ghosting. This is the card of abandonment. So maybe one person abandoned the other person. One person ghosted the other person. I don't know what happened in your situation, but it wasn't a great ending. Because we have the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Not a good way to say goodbye. And I feel like this person is seeking some kind of balancing out of the situation, but I just feel like it's a situation that you're moving on from anyway. It doesn't look to me like you're interested in hearing what this person has to. I actually feel like you're interested in hearing what this person has to say, but you're very, very, very ready to cut them out. And you're very ready to call bullshit. What's the Temperance? Clarify the Temperance. All right, so Temperance is clarified by the King of Pentacles. That's you. It feels like you're literally just focused. I feel like the advice is to not let this person come in and derail any kind of progress that you're making. I feel like whoever this person is, I don't like their energy because they're still in like a toxic state of mind. It feels like something that could disrupt your flow, and as such, you're being guided to move away from them. Tell me more about the Temperance and the King of Pentacles. the moon. So this person may be hiding some stuff still, may not be telling you 100% the truth. Yeah, it's an energy that you've already dealt with though. I just feel like they're coming back around because it's a Mercury retrograde to see if you've really absorbed that lesson and if you've really let this thing or this person or this connection go. Kind of testing, like, does this person still have a hold on you, Taurus? We shall see. So now that I've told you about this person coming back, I'm pretty sure you guys are in a position to not succumb to that kind of energy. But let's get some advice. What's the advice for Taurus in the month of October? What's the advice for Taurus in October? Love this. Peace. And this is the reason why you're being stared away from that person, because they don't bring peace to you. All right, card number 23. Freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Feels like a very peaceful time for you, and it seems like a month that you should align with peace instead of conflict. So don't let anybody take it there with you, Taurus. And if someone is inviting you to go there, just don't take their invitation. So guys, I'll leave you here. I'm trying to keep the reading shorter, so I really hope this helped you. If it was your story, comment down below and let me know. Remember to drop a thumbs up so we can beat this algorithm together, and I will see you next time on another video. Bye guys.